What is going on, everyone? Sinful Pocket Monster here, bringing you another day of Pokemon error facts. So for today's topic, I wanted to talk about stamps, but more specifically, base set first edition stamps. So to help you understand exactly how deep first edition stamps go, when Wizards first started production for base set, they used the Shadowless template, correct? Well, in the beginning, Wizards intentionally gave the Shadowless first editions a thick stamp. Now, there are two theories that focus on why there was a change in the thickness of the first edition stamps. Theory 1 is a printer adjustment, which is just another printer plate within the Pokemon world that messed up and changed the stamps. Theory 2 is a production planning theory, which is the one I actually want to focus on. So it states that Wizards may have realized that they needed more first edition holographic cards than initially planned, and they may have reprinted some using a slightly revised stamp or a different printing process that resulted in the thin stamp. And the reason I believe this is true is because the popularity of Pokemon is not anything different than it is now. It's always been high, it's always been something people love, and Wizards was not new to this. By 1994, Wizards was already doing print runs of 500 million for Magic the Gathering, 4 years before Nintendo ever even contacted them about Pokemon. And with base set being reprinted 8 times, it's just very unlikely that this error was left alone during 8 reprints. Now, I bring this up for a few reasons. Reason 1 is because if you own a first edition Shadowless Pokemon card and it has a thick stamp, you own one of the oldest Pokemon cards from the very first print run of base set. And I am very jealous of you. Reason 2 is because while thin stamps are still popular among collectors, thick stamp first editions are highly more desirable and considered more valuable than the thin stamp versions. The next reason is because these things are really great to know, especially if you're out error hunting. For instance, if you're looking through a bulk pile and notice base set cards that have a copyright date of 1999 to 2000, then you now know that that is the latest version of base set that was printed, and it's also the version that has the corrected Vulpix with the proper HP status, which is worth more than the error card. Another reason I brought this up is because this is one of those interesting error instances where I accept theory 2, it makes this an incorrect variant, where it's not an error, it was actually intended for a thick stamp and then changed to a thin. But with theory number 1, it would make this a corrected error, so it truly is up to you, the collector, to decide what this is, and it also gives you the ability to decide its worth. There are at least 12 different first edition stamp variations I can talk about, but for now, here are some that I actually own. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one.